Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where today I think it's time for us to go and have a little bit of a fight with Jerusalem, isn't it? We've been saying it for quite a long time now, but we never seem to get round to it, because I do get very easily distracted indeed. So before my attention is grabbed by, I don't know, something incredibly trivial, a new building, or a rowdy vassal, or a pretty butterfly or something, I think we kick things off today with a spot of war against our Catholic neighbours over here. Now let's have a quick check exactly how powerful are they? So what have they got? They've got just under 16,000 troops, which I think we can cope with because we can muster 105,000. So I think we're going to be okay. And they're already in a couple of wars. They're in an offensive war there and an offensive war there. In fact, they two offensive holy wars. Okay, right. So they're already fighting. So it might be quite a good chance for us to nip in and just take some land off them whilst they're distracted elsewhere. I mean, where are they fighting? They're fighting for over there by the look of it. So yeah, Hulwan. So over there. And they're fighting for... Where's that? Oh, that place up there. That entire Amaret over there. Okay, that works out well for us. So we can kind of, put our troops over here and then try and grab a lot of land before they can get their armies back down to us. That could be quite good. That could be quite good. We've got quite a pile of money, which is very good, but we don't really need all of our levies. We don't need 105,000 people wandering about the place. I think, I don't know, if we get 20,000 troops, that should be okay. So here we go. Let's declare war on them now. And we're going to do this right now before I forget. So yeah, here we go. Declare war. And we're going to seize all of the de jure lands first, because these lands here are part of the Sultanate of Arabia. I think they are. Hang on a second. Let's go and check that to make sure I'm not speaking nonsense. Yeah, there we go. So we are the Sultan of Arabia. So by rights, those lands there that Jerusalem currently hold should be ours. So we'd like them back, please, Jerusalem. So we shall do that. And that does mean, I think, we might possibly pick up some Catholic rulers, but we'll ask them to come over to the one true proper religion. And if they don't, we'll chuck them in prison and take their lands away and all that kind of stuff. It'll all be fine. So I think we do this now. Look at that. They've only got 83 gold as well. Oh, hang on. 27,000 troops they can get their hands on. That's, I assume, with some other allies or something happening. Maybe they're going to get some mercenaries in. I do not know. Again, I think we can cope. So here we go. Let's begin with a little bit of a fight, shall we? This is quite exciting. So here we go. We've declared war on Jerusalem. It's not the big war that we're declaring on Jerusalem. That will come at some point when we actually go and try and get Jerusalem itself. But we're taking quite a chunk of land away from them if we can do this. And I think we can. So it's kind of that bit there coming round to here. Exactly where is it? Can we see? Is there a little kind of dotty line? Yeah, so it's these down here. So all that we want to get our hands on. And then sort of these over here. And then all those ones along there over to Thalabir over there. I think that's kind of it. Yeah, so these lands here are controlled by Jerusalem, but they're not part of our war target. There's a kind of dotty line type thing there. So, okay, so it's not even that many. It's not even that much land. Okay, this is fine. This is all going to be fine. Right, so if we raise, I don't know, the men-at-arms first, because they'll take a while to appear. So here we go, 10 days. Okay, who are you? Oh yes, we let prisoners out, didn't we? Okay, yeah, hang on a minute. All the prisoners are going to leave the prison. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, there we go, picking up some money. Wonderful. Did all the prisoners actually get to leave? Did they all get to leave? There's nobody left, is there? No, right, the prison is nice and clear. Wonderful. We've picked up hooks and various piles of money and all that kind of stuff. And we've completed some buildings as well. That's very exciting. Don't get distracted. Okay. And now, at the raising flag, we just raise, I don't know, just raise all. Just raise all. So we've got 7,000 people. So I think if we get another, 13,000 levies, we should be okay. So let's see how we can do there. Rainbow comes of age. Oh, hang on, Rainbow. Rainbow, how good are you? A 4-star education trait. Oh, I'm so proud. That is wonderful. Wow. Stewardship of 19, that's very good. We do need to find you a spouse. We need to find you a spouse. And then maybe they could have some land over here. Not here, because that land's already ours. Maybe they could have some of this land over here. That would make sense, wouldn't it? And then your children will then be born, obviously into our house and our dynasty. And then eventually the children will rule these lands. And that'll be wonderful. They shall be of the house and dynasty lovely people. Okay, that's what we'll do. However, let's get this done first. So hang on a second, I kind of took my eye off the ball a bit there. Yeah, I think we can stop raising troops now. Stop. Desist. Oh, did we stop? No, we didn't. No, that's that one there. Please stop gathering. That's way too many people. Didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, split some people off for a new army. Because I don't think we need that many people and the men-at-arms as well. So hang on a minute. Let's just get rid of a few. Oh, no, just chuck a few out that way. Just kind of keep clicking. There we go. Just get rid. 20,000 should be enough. 20,000 plus our great big pile of men-at-arms should be okay. So if we select that army, disband those, away with you lot. Right, 27,500 people. Merge those together. So we've got a decent commander. And here we go. Right, so march into here. That's very good. And then, yes, where are we? Where is Rainbow? There's Rainbow just there. Okay, Rainbow, let us find you a husband who's got some very good traits going on. So your children can have equally good traits, and it shall all be wonderful for the future rulers of this bit of the world. Do you know what? This young lad here is looking like a pretty good candidate. Khalil ibn Umar Surrey, only 14 years old right now. So you might have to wait a little while, Rainbow, but that's okay. Only a couple of years. And he is diligent, which is good. He's temperate, which is good. And he's arrogant, which isn't that good. But do you know what? 2 out of 3 isn't too bad. And then he's a genius, and he's robust. And Rainbow is a genius, and also she is robust. So any children they do have, via some lovely stalk letter writing, will inherit both of those traits, which is really good indeed. And they might also pick up the comely trait if they're lucky. And I'm okay with that. I think that's pretty good. That's not too shabby at all. And also, we might possibly be able to get an alliance with the Emirate of Sana'a. Now, I think Sana'a is already part of our land, isn't it? Oh, it's our brother-in-law. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay then, isn't it? This is all fine. And it'll probably say they're going to be related. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about that. It's all good. Hang on. Let's check you out very quickly just to make sure you've not got any kind of, murderous tendencies or whatever. No, and your stats are actually pretty good. For somebody who's 14 years old, that is not too shabby at all. Do you know what? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's send that proposal, please. That looks like quite a good arrangement. And now we can go and have a bit of a fight with Jerusalem. Here we go, already distracted. Yay, wonderful. Right, betrothal form, that's good. And we have an alliance as well with that chappie there who is our brother-in-law. Right, so siege this place. Hang on, one place is already under siege. Where's that? Whereabouts is this place? It's all the way over there. We have a little bit of land over there? Apparently we do. Apparently we have that place that, okay, they can have that place. That's okay. I didn't even know that was there. Okay, right. So get this place sorted. That place is falling in no time at all. Already up to plus 10%. And then I think possibly we should have gone there first, actually, in hindsight. Should have gone there and then come back this way. But never mind, never mind. I think we're going to muddle through with this. I think we've got the military power to get this all sorted. I've got an idea in my attempts to align Emir Parviz to my interests. Okay, hang on a minute. Remind me. We're trying to sway you, and you are our chief Qadi, our vassal, and one of our knights. And you think that you think you're a powerful vassal, but you're not on the council. So you're a bit grumpy with us. So that's why you've only got plus 11 opinion of us. Okay. So we could do something maybe to make him like us a bit more. With the right arguments, I may be able to convince him that I'm acting not merely in my own interest, but in the interest of God himself. Okay, I mean, we're not a not godly person. We do, we have our faith and we believe in our faith. We are a paragon of virtue right now, and we're rapidly heading toward becoming a religious icon. So, we're quite a religious person, I would say. Not the most devout of all of them, not the most zealous possibly, but we're quite religious. I believe I can make a very convincing argument. So 40% chance of success, and if it fails, we spend 75 prestige. I think we can cope with that, or he can just get 30 opinion of us, but we might get 50. And I think if we do go to 50, we could stop swaying him and then sway somebody else. Do you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. It might work. There we go. It worked. So his opinion of us has now shot up to plus 61. And I'm okay with that. I think that's pretty good. So let's stop swaying you. Is there anybody else that we need to sway? Are people part of schemes, possibly? A military power scheme, liberty faction scheme. How about you? So you're another powerful vassal. You think yourself powerful anyway. But yes, you're not part of the council, so you're a bit grumpy. Do you know what? Let's sway you then. Let's do some swaying on you, see what we can do with all that. Right, get these troops over here. We're completing various buildings, which is wonderful. Who are you? Amir Ali Ibn Laughter would like Snuggles to go and visit his court. Do you know what? Yes. And we're going to lose stress now when we choose that because we're an eager reveller because we picked that up last time, I think. So, yeah, okay, Snuggles, go and have a bit of a party or whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, this place is going to crumble as well. Look at that, 40 days. 40 days for that to fall at most because, you know, things are happening. There's a great big hole in the walls now. It's all looking good. Snuggles is already back home. That's wonderful. Right. Plus 15% now. I think, yes, we head over to there next and then work our way up here. We could potentially, so we'll get this place, then we'll go to there, then we'll go to there, then we'll go to there. Then maybe we pop next door and actually siege Jerusalem because we might get some valuable prisoners or whatever from them. We might get something good from it. Okay, so Jalil is plotting against our wife. Okay, our brother-in-law. That's not very nice. Please stop plotting against our wife. The spineless fiend. Yes, if you could not do that, that would be grand. I don't really want you plotting against our wife. We quite like our wife. Oh, actually, it's been pointed out a few times. Our wife lacks a hat. So our primary wife there, so Saman, is lacking a hat of any kind. Not even, a little hat or, a sort of, an unexciting hat. She has no hat on at all. And that has to be rectified. Quite a few people have pointed this out in the comments. Maybe even more than once. So, here we go. Let's go and sort this out. Can we sort out your hat? Go to play a character. Hang on. Why can't we sort out the hat? Maybe it's because we're at war. Maybe because we're involved in a war, we can't go hat shopping. Maybe all the hat shops have closed for the fighting to commence or something. I don't know, but yeah, we can't change ours either. Isn't there normally a little button up here for like the barber shop? And you click on that and then you can change your hat. But it seems that we can't do that right now. Okay, do you know what? We'll sort that out after this big fight. I mean, this fight is very important. The hat is also a very important issue that we do need to sort out. Our brother has been taken prisoner. Sultan Custard. I don't think that's part of the war that we're in. Okay, hang on. Song. Song has come of age. And Song has a 4-star education trait as well. Well done. I'm very proud. A stewardship of 21. And now you need to have a husband as well. Right, hang on a minute. Let's go and sort this out. Matrilineal. I think all the other kind of filters should be still on. So let's go and find you a husband. Okay, what about this chappie down here? He seems okay. Asmira Abatid. So 21 years old, you're temperate, and so is Song, that's quite good. Patient, and so is Song, and you're brave, and she is cynical. Okay, so you've got that to chat about and argue over, but the other stuff, yes, you can get along with quite nicely with your temperateness and your patience. That's quite good, I like that. Okay, and he's a genius and she's a genius, so of course any children via the stalk letter writing will also be geniuses. I think that's quite good. Let's have a quick check to make sure you're not a murderer or a kinslayer or whatever. Yeah, okay, let's go for you. Are we related? No. The little kind of you might be related thing hasn't popped up. That's quite rare. We don't see that very often anymore, not popping up. Okay, yep, there we go. Please sort that out. That's going to be lovely. Please work. There we go. Excellent stuff. Right, so now he's hanging around at court. You'll get some land soon. And my niece, Day Out, has given birth to a daughter. Oh, wonderful. Day Out has got a child, even though Day Out doesn't seem to have a spouse. Am I supposed to find a spouse for Day Out? Oh. Okay, I don't quite know where that child has come from. She's done a bit of inappropriate, unauthorized, stalk letter writing. Okay, what should we call? Hang on, what would this be? Our niece's daughter. So our great niece? I don't know what relation that will be, but whatever the case, what should we call this child? I think we keep it simple and call her Sandwich, because sandwiches are very lovely, aren't they? A really simple, easy thing to make, nice and quick, and you can have a lovely sandwich, fill it with all sorts of delicious things, and they're just wonderful, aren't they? Everybody likes a sandwich. So there we go, we shall call you Sandwich. That's very good. Didn't check on your stats. You are comely, which I suppose is okay. I mean, yeah, do we need to sort this out? Do we need to sort that out? Oh, hang on. Your parent is... Oh dear. Hang on a minute. So our niece... Oh dear. Our niece had a bit of a thing with our half-sister's husband, who happens to be our brother-in-law. This is very complicated. That's a very complicated sort of arrangement there. Do you know what? We'll find you a husband, and maybe that'll calm you down a bit. Hang on a second. How about this chappie over here, Suleiman Aglabid? So he's got the quick trait, as does Day Out, and he's got the comely trait, as does Day Out. So any future kids will pick up those traits, which is good. And also, yeah, he is, what's he? Honest, patient, and greedy. You know, nobody's perfect. And she is compassionate, ambitious, and trusting. So I think they'll get on okay. That should be okay. I mean, he's not got the best stats in the world, but we're not that bothered. We're not that bothered, really. It's all about the traits rather than the stats. So here we go. Let's get you two married matrilineal. It's all going to be wonderful. That's the third wedding we've had to sort out, I think. And we're trying to have a war with Jerusalem. Okay, oh, hang on. I think we've finished that fight over there. Right, move on. Move on over here, please. I don't know how long you've been stood there. Oh no, we've lost our High Almoner. Hang on a second. Right, that's all very good. Right, where's the High Almoner? Right, getting rid of that. Who can we get in? Only average people. Okay, how about we get somebody in that is not already employed in a court position? Because, you know, we don't want them to be too busy. Don't want them to be rushing around between court jobs. How about Rainbow? Rainbow could do it. You could go and be the High Almoner. There you go, Rainbow. You go and do some fun stuff there. That's going to be very wonderful. Right, pop over to here. How long is that going to take? 3 months. That's actually quite a long time. Now there's a situation in the royal court. See, look, this is what I mean. I'm trying to do a quick fight with Jerusalem, and we're being pulled pillar to post with many things happening. Okay, hang on. That one's called Saucy Readings. We'll come to that last, because that sounds intriguing. A courtier scorned. Why would you honour that doxy Rainbow with a position at court and not me? So Rashida, one of our courtiers, is livid. Apparently she'd been certain that the honour would befall her and nobody else, because Rainbow is my own daughter, possibly? I'd be a little bit careful about calling our daughter a doxy. Thank you very much, madam. Yeah, go. We just tell her to go away. Oh, come off it. Okay, what's this? Saucy Readings, good grief. Lately, I can't help but notice the gaggles of giggling maidens and usually austere warriors gathering in dark alcoves to listen enraptured to a book. Today, I have finally cornered Song with the book in her hands. Okay, Song is our daughter, isn't she? Yeah, okay. Quickly scanning through the text, I find pirates, scantily clothed maidens, luxury-driven kings, lascivious and devious queens, and even an enriched street rat who marries a princess through the help of a djinn. Okay, right, lovely. A nice Aladdin reference there. Not seen one of those for a while, I don't think. I am silent while I ponder the probable reaction of Grand Alamar Fadil, and Song stares at me in apprehension. I probably wouldn't care what he thought about it. I'm not one of those people that's bothered by such a thing. Culture comes in any form, let them read. We gain 300 learning lifestyle, and that option is available due to our high learning skill. I mean, I'm tempted to just pick that. Just go, yeah, it's fine. It's a book. Read it. I don't care. Crack on. Read the book. If you're enjoying it, then great. That's wonderful. We can go, juicy. We gain a confident lover for 10 years. Fertility up, attraction opinion up. Okay. That's a little bit weird, but okay, so we take the book away and, peruse it on our own time, as it were, or make it disappear, and I'll pretend I saw nothing. Okay, so we can kind of go, just hide the book, it's a bit weird. No, we don't really care. Whatever, it's fine. So, yes, we gain 300 learning lifestyle, we gain 6 court grandeur because of our naughty book that we've allowed everybody to read, and then all the unchaste courtiers and guests get 10 opinion of us. Okay. That's very good. I like that. Yep, absolutely. Read your saucy book. It's all fine. And that saucy book, as allowing people to read it, has now given us a new perk, which is wonderful. And we've become healthy. So a medium boost to our health. How is our health? It should be pretty good, I would have thought. It's fine. Look at all those things that are boosting our health. Strong blood, Hale, healthy, medicine focus. We're carrying around a lovely medical book. We have an iron constitution and we've got exotic food. Okay, it's looking pretty good for Teacup. Right, here we go. Let's get this siege done over here. Somebody else is sieging something over there now. Oh no, is that the same place they were sieging before? Hang on, how come the siege of Bailacan was lost? Now Bailacan is... Hang on, they're not unsieging any of our stuff, are they? Hang on. And the siege on the 21st of August? I thought we'd already lost that siege. Okay, I'm a bit confused by that, but you know what? Never mind. It's fine. I'm just going to clear out all of the notifications and we can just start afresh. Right, how long is it going to take to do this? Okay, a matter of days for that to fall. Oh no! No, Snooze. So Snooze is only 14, but she's caught typhus. Oh dear. Okay, right, so yes, I'm in grave news. My daughter Snooze has fallen ill with typhus. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside, yet she might survive. Only Alan knows. The physician wants to know how my daughter should be treated. Right, apparently, a few people in the comments have said that we don't really have to pick the time has come for drastic measures. That doesn't overly help that much. If we have a competent physician, and I think we do, yeah, renowned physician in fact, picking be cautious, do no more than what is necessary should be more than sufficient for them to treat whatever's going on. So let's pick that one, shall we? Let's pick that because that will be okay. Why would you pick there will be no treatment? Why would you pick that? My goodness. Or I trust your judgment. No. Be cautious, do no more than what is necessary, but please save our daughter's life. Oh, dearie me. Oh, look, that's very sad. Oh, she's really good as well. She's got the fecund trait. She's got the fancy fecund trait with the +5 extra years of life expectancy. But oh no, you've caught typhus. Oh dear. But your health is fine, apparently. You're okay. A critical health penalty, but your health is fine. Little bit confusing there. Right, we've grabbed that place. So I think... head over to here. In fact, no, not there, because that's not a place we need to go to. Head to there is where we need to go. We've swayed Amir Shamir. Okay, we've swayed... You're now +100. Wow. Okay. That was good. That was effective. Okay, we don't need to sway you too much anymore then. That's all fine. Anybody else? Any factions that might be causing us some problems? I don't think they're going to get the military power required to get independence. Liberty faction, lower crown authority. We could work on you. We could work on you again. Did we do you before? Now let's work on you. Let's get you liking us a bit more. There we go. Just, go and say some nice things about you. You like us, you drop out the faction, and the faction goes away. That'd be quite nice. We've picked up Men at Arms negotiation for 5 years. 25% off our Men at Arms maintenance. Oh my goodness me, our spouse did that. Our wife did that. Well done. That is remarkable. Okay, so head over here. Yeah, so that land there, that's that little sort of shakedom. We don't need to care about that because that's not part of the war target. So we're not bothered about that place at all. This is part of the war target. And if we were to capture the war target, it would make life significantly easier for us. Okay, that's good. They're now married. It's 2 years gone by already. And Snooze is better. Oh, you look so much healthier, Snooze. Okay, there you go. Wonderful news. Allah be praised. Yet, praise Allah indeed. And lovely, our brother has turned up to do some homage paying. Hello, brother of ours. Yep, it all works well. He brings us some money and some renown and some other bits and bobs. That's very nice. Okay, right, get that sorted. Head over to here. This place might be more difficult to siege. Yeah, it looks a little bit trickier. Okay, I'm inspecting the barracks infirmary when a severely injured soldier is brought in. Okay, we haven't seen this in a while. He's losing too much blood. Where is a physician? We can't find signing anywhere. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this man's only hope. Suddenly, as if she stepped out of thin air, my wife Malik Al-Muazzam Teacup is at my side, minus a hat, which we do need to sort out. She rolls up her sleeves and looks at me. Hand me the tourniquet. Step back, this is my patient. Let him bleed. He deserves no better. No, we'll work together because, yeah, we quite like her. She's our friend, so we'll get on with that. So, absolutely. Is it good that you're joining? Not really, but okay, it's fine. Join the court anyway. Bit beaten up. And he survived. Wonderful. Our patient screams and thrashes, even though 3 grown men weigh him down. Every step of the way is a battle, but Malik Al-Muazzam Teacup remains calm, and eventually a quiet focus settles over us. I'm not sure how we managed, but in the end it seems like the soldier will live. That was an impressive feat, my lord, Saman says with a tired smile. It was an honour to serve at your side. I couldn't have done it without you. And there we go. Pick up some more learning lifestyle, and then yes, we've just sort of done a bit of work with our wife there, which is lovely. It looks like somebody's already sieging Jerusalem. Hey, I want to siege Jerusalem. Please stop sieging Jerusalem. That was my job. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, so we've done that. Where else do we need to go? Just there, I think. I think that is, yeah, that's within the boundaries. I'm a bit miffed that we can't go in and siege Jerusalem. I was kind of looking forward to that. Oh no, and as well, if whoever they are do succeed, which they have, maybe that might help with their war effort, and that bit of the war might be over for Jerusalem, and therefore they'll have troops sent down toward us. That would be a bit of a nuisance. That would be a bit of a bother. I mean, do we go in and just do this and annoy the people who just came by? It might annoy them, but it's been recently sieged, so this should be nice and quick. Lonely days. My wife Malik Al-Muazzam Teacup is terribly bored. I can see it in her face and in the way she vies for my attention at all hours. I know my duties take up a lot of my time and that it leaves her lonely sometimes. I will make more time for her. Oh, that's really sad. That's very sad. I will make more time for her. Hang on, pause time for a second. Again, we've not got the barber option. Hang on, no, it's in there. We have to right click. Hang on, nope, there it is. I've got it. Right click. Barbershop. I thought it was up there, but no, it's not. Don't worry, the barbershops are open. The hat shops are open. Hooray, right. Let's get you a wonderful hat, wife of ours. That might make you feel a little bit less lonely. You can have a nice chat to your hat. Do you know, I do like the Bokta hats. They do look very good because they're just entirely massive and towering. Look at that. I mean, they're good anyway. They're quite a good shape, and they've got like a flowery sort of thing on the front, and I like how they look. So I think, do you know what, wife of ours, Saman, you can have one of those. I like that. That looks good. There you go. We've corrected that problem. She's now got a hat on. That's all very lovely. Right, here we go. Back up to the siege of Jerusalem, which is going to take no time at all. A matter of days. So down we come. 3, 2, 1, 0. We're on 79% war score. We've captured a few people fighting in Jerusalem. Right, so then head over here, look, because I think this kind of should be it. We get that, and get that, and then we should be okay. I mean, yeah, the war score is ticking down for us because we don't control all of the war target. My daughter Rainbow has given birth to a daughter. Wow. No messing around there then, you two. Hey, good grief, that was some very prompt stalk letter writing. Couldn't wait to get the pen and paper out. Okay, right, what should we call you? Let's call our granddaughter Birdsong. That was a name that came from the great big list of names put forward some time ago now by you lovely people out there. So well done if you suggested Birdsong. They're now going to be in the game. But yeah, that's quite a lovely thing, isn't it, Birdsong? Just hearing them cheeping and chirping away in the morning as the sun comes up and such like. That's quite nice, isn't it? So there we go. You can be called Birdsong, and you're a genius, and you're robust, which is wonderful stuff. So there you go. Very good indeed. Right, can we please continue this whole war thing without any further interruptions? Gonna have to be a little bit careful that Jerusalem don't come back in and unsiege these places here, because that would be a bit of a nuisance. Chuckle. Chuckle has come of age. Okay, yeah, Chuckle is very good. Hale, genius and handsome. And you've got a 4-star education trait as well. You've got a learning of 25. That is brilliant. Okay, Chuckle, let's find you a spouse. My goodness me. Right, okay, this is what, the 4th wedding that we've had to sort out. So 4 weddings already, and 2 children we've had to name so far. And we're still trying to have a war with Jerusalem. This is what I mean about getting distracted, look. This is what I mean, because all these things pop up and it's all exciting. But, okay, right, hang on. Let's go and find you a spouse. I think we go for this person here at the top of the list if we order it by sum of all skills. Tanaz bint Mirza Dongalid. So she's only 14 years old and she's got some very good stats already. So they're only going to get better, which is good news. And in terms of traits over here, she's brave, diligent and calm. So she seems like quite a nice person. And Chuckle is content, forgiving and cynical, which is okay, I suppose. I think they'll get on okay. And then she is pretty, he is handsome, which is the equivalent, and then they're both geniuses. So their children are going to be very clever and also very either pretty or very handsome, which is wonderful. And they might possibly get hail as well if we're lucky. So I think that seems like quite a good plan. And I mean, yeah, they are going to be related in some dim and distant way, because House Dongolid is a cadet branch of the House of Lovely People, which branched off at some point in the dim and distant past. I don't know when, but I think yes. No. Again, the little notification appearing saying, hey, you're related, hasn't appeared. Oh, okay, I'm very surprised. I'm very, very surprised. Okay, then that is wonderful. Yes, make that happen, please. Not matrilineal, because now it's our son who's actually, we're arranging the marriage for. So, yeah, please sort that out. That's going to be wonderful. Is it going to work? I imagine it's going to be accepted. There we go. Excellent stuff. So, yeah, betrothal sorted there. So a couple of years to wait and we can have yet another wedding. Sometimes I think that there is no one I would rather spend my time with than my wife Tottit. Of all the things to do in this life, we enjoy so many of the same ones. I mean, maybe she could tell her face that she's enjoying our company as well, because she doesn't look overly happy right now, does she? She doesn't look like a very happy person, does Tottit? I mean, she does look very good in the whole jester outfit. She looks very good. You wear it well, shall we say, but you don't look overly happy. But there we go. She gains 20 opinion of us because we have common interest. That's wonderful. Right, how are we doing down here? How is that going? Oh, hang on. Yeah, unpausing time might speed things on, mightn't it? Right, here we go. So 10 days left. Get that done. Head on over to here. We are woefully undersupplied. So we are starving a bit. Okay, Anna, this is important. So Geek, I believe, is our player heir. Yes, Geek is our player heir. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my grandson Geek what he thought. He claimed he had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. Okay, so that is keeping the trait temperate. Okay, that's quite good. You could either become just or you could become cynical. I mean, temperate might be okay. That might be okay. I mean, it's virtuous to Ashari's, which is not too bad at all. I notice you are going down the intrigue route, which is okay. You've got an intrigue base of 5, diplomacy base of 4. Okay, hang on. What's your best thing here? Diplomacy and intrigue. Is Geek going to be an intriguey character? Oh, that's quite exciting. Hang on. Do any of these help with intrigue? Because we would be aware of this. Cynical. Okay, the character trusts the self-interest of others above all else. Now, we wouldn't do that because we're the opposite, because we're arbitrary. So we do our own thing and have little regard for others. Whereas cynical, says there, trust the self-interest of others above all else. So, yeah, would we kind of tell him to be that way? I don't think we would. Time to show him how little Allah cares. No, see, I don't think we do that. As we said earlier, we're not religious. We're not the biggest religious person in the world, but we're not anti-religious either. We practice our faith dutifully, I imagine, and we go along with that, and it's all fine. So I don't think we would say it's time to show him how little Allah cares. He must be taught the proper execution of the law to make you just. So that's stewardship up, intrigue down, or temperate, which is a small health boost, which is good. Stewardship goes up a bit, and it's virtuous. I think we'd probably just say overreaching can be terribly dangerous. I don't think we'd be that bothered, really. Do you know what? Yeah, keep temperate. I don't think we would do that. It would be better for his character, but I don't think we would do that ourselves. I don't think that's what Teacup would say to Geek. That doesn't seem right. So it would be, if we weren't role-playing this, we'd pick that, because that's quite good for intrigue. But, no, we'll pick temperate, I think. You can be a bit temperate. Do we want to change him from that, from intrigue, over to diplomacy? He is only 9 at the moment, but we do need to change it sooner rather than later, because otherwise he's going to get a terrible education in whatever we choose if we leave it too late. Do we really want to have intrigue? I mean, that doesn't bring it down. Do you know what? We're going to leave it. If he's an intriguey character, he's an intriguey character, and that is what will happen. And we haven't had that properly yet so far, so that could be quite fun. Right, march over to here, please. Get this sorted. They're still not doing any of this. Oh my goodness me, right. Now Snooze has come of age, and you've got rid of your whatever it was you had before, which is good. And you've got a 4-star education trait. This is going very well. Right, have I got to find you a spouse as well now? I'm going to be here all day just finding spouses for people. Okay, right, here we go. Let's find you a spouse. Okay, there's an interesting option here. Najib ibn Yahya Sabayid. They've got some very good traits going. So they've got comely, which is something that Snooze doesn't have. But they're a genius, and so is Snooze. And they're fecund, and so is Snooze. So the children will inherit genius and fecund, and they might possibly get themselves comely and possibly robust as well. That could be very good, couldn't it? That could work out very well indeed. I mean, yes, Snooze is wrathful. She's our wrathful daughter, who's also a bit humble and content, which is an interesting mix of things. And Najib here is impatient, temperate, and callous. Okay, so you're wrathful and you're callous. That could work out quite well. That could be very interesting indeed, couldn't it? He's only 15, so you might have to wait a little while, but I think that's okay. It's not too long, is it? I think, yes, we go for that. And again, they're not sorted to hang on matrilineal, please. Yeah, children born into house of lovely people, absolutely. Yeah, let's get that sorted then. That's going to be wonderful if that pays off. Back we go to the siege, 36-ish days. Oh my goodness me. Good grief. Okay, right, that was a surprise. That was a surprise. It's a good job the camera wasn't panning a bit lower. There we go. So, decency mugs on standby, but don't deploy quite yet. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Here come 10,000 Jerusalem soldiers. And how are they looking in terms of their supplies? They're also looking very bad in terms of supplies. So are we. We're horribly undersupplied and we're starving. But I kind of thought maybe we'd get round without having to fight them. But they've appeared at the very last. We need to get to that. If we get that and siege that, that is all the war target done. But I don't think we're going to get round to it, are we? Because they're coming in for a bit of a fight. They're spoiling for a rumble. Now, this is quite unfortunate as well, because we are relatively low on numbers of people. Because, as we worked our way round, we've done sieging and people have, passed away in squabbles and fights and sieges and such like. So we've lost our, whatever it was, 20,000 people that we had, and we're down to 11,300. They've got 10,300. If we do that, what are the chances? The chances are even. Okay, so owner is 1 year in debt is in our favour. Army supply is running low. Defensive buildings, higher quality, more men-at-arms counter. That all works well in our favour, but we are starving. They have a better army commander, and their commander's got more traits. Okay, so it's going to be close. It's going to be close. The only thing I can think of doing for the moment is possibly heading back over here, and then maybe could we summon a holy order? They're already hired. Botherations. Okay, what we could do is then we could raise some levies just to give us an advantage. Maybe over 10, there you go, like that. Don't need more. 13,000 levies have just appeared. So if we send them over there to meet up with our normal army, of which there's now the 12 and a half, wasn't it 11 a second ago? Hang on, why is there 14 there now? It didn't have that many before, did it? That was a bit weird. Cupboard came to me complaining about Uwe's bullying her. She's been hiding all over the castle to avoid facing the other child. We wouldn't allow that. We wouldn't want that. We'd go, nope, don't do that. No, don't keep Craven. Craven is terrible. You could be lazy, or you could be arbitrary. Yes, there you go. Bully deserves whatever punishment you can imagine. We're arbitrary. You can be arbitrary. Hooray for our arbitrary nature. Right, so if we join up, if you could get a wriggle on, that'd be good. They're going to come down here, are they? They're going to go that way. Okay, Emir Musa is wanting to go on the horse, but nope, nobody rides the horse but us. Get off, please. Right, if we come over here, look, get joined up with the... how are we getting more people? I thought we'd have attrition. We're just sort of topping up. Okay, never mind. I didn't think that was going to happen, but not to worry. Right, boom. Oh, hang on a second. We can now get whole of body. We can get the whole of body trait. Another medium boost to our health. We've got to be one of the healthiest people on the planet, I would have thought. Okay, so that's that sorted. We don't really need to go down scholar, I wouldn't have thought. Although, learn on the job is very good. 20% of counsellors' primary skills added to our own. That's never a bad thing. We're not going to go down theologian. I mean, what's that? Wards can get additional skills. and can become your friends. That could be quite good. Scientific is completely pointless. We've got no cultural fascinations left. Open-minded, different culture opinion plus 15. That could be quite good. That could be quite good for trying to get people to join us. Just, to say, hey, come and join us, please, instead of having to do the fighting. Just, be part of us. That could be quite helpful. Apostate, different faith opinion plus 15. Okay, no, we'll go down scholar. We're going to go down the scholar route, I think, because it does seem quite good. And then back we go to the fight. Let's grab our army and head on over here, because that is the final place that we have to siege. I think if we siege that, the war is done. So here we go. Now they're kind of... I don't know what they're doing. Disco dancing over here, having a little kind of wander about, not quite sure what's happening. So, okay, right, let's head down here and have a fight with Jerusalem. My wife Cuddles is with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she's been acting strange, and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. Am I really the father as she claims, or has she betrayed our union? Okay, so she must tell me. I will look into this discreetly. I must be the father, surely. I mean, no, we would go and ask. I think that's what Teapot would do. He doesn't take any messing. He would just go now. So, yeah, she must tell me. Hang on a minute. Of course the child is yours, Cuddles laughs. Why would you ever think otherwise? I only need to hear her say it, or I don't believe her. I mean, what are we basing this on? I don't know what we're basing this on. I think it's fine. Yeah, absolutely. It's a comfort to know. Don't make that any worse than it has to be. Betrothed can marry. Okay, so Snooze, can I get married to Najib there? Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so he is one with the fecund trait. Okay, sort that out. And there's that chappie again. Hello there. How are you? Right, so, unpause time. Let's get our troops down here for the fight with Jerusalem. Unless they run away, of course. They might possibly run away. It looks like they're going to stand their ground. They know that they have to defend this place here, because if they don't, then it's game over for them. But here we go. We can do some sieging. In fact, it's at 100%. Because we've taken the king, is it? Whatever it is, the ruler of Jerusalem hostage. Okay, that's made that very straightforward. We've won that one because we have you in prison. Surrender, or you can just stay in prison forever and ever and ever. I mean, yeah, we're on plus 103% for the war score from holdings, but minus 43% because we didn't actually hold all the objectives. But it doesn't matter now because yeah, here we are. You're in prison, Malika Karima. Yes, I would like to enforce demands. Thank you very much. So we pick up quite a few shakedoms, but then we do have, how many is this? 1, 2, 3. So 3 people. Hang on, you become Sultan Samaro's vassal. Okay, so that's fitting in quite nicely. So we're going to pick up 3 people who are Catholic. Okay, so we have to go and sort those out because we don't want that kind of nonsense going on. Right, yes, enforce those demands. Thank you very much. My goodness me, that took significantly longer than I was expecting, but only because of all the other things popping up and happening around that. Okay, disband all our troops. You can all go home and you can stop starving to death. Go and get a lovely meal and some cake or whatever. And there we go. Right, job number 1. I think somebody might have died in the prison, possibly. Let's go and ransom out the prisoners as best we can. And if we can't get money from them, we'll just let them go. Okay, so let's sort the prison out. Okay, there we go. Prison nice and empty. We didn't get too much money from the people in the prison. We just got mostly hooks and things. But that's okay, because I have just noticed that we've not spent any money for quite a while. And we've managed to acquire 5,353 monies. That's a ludicrous amount of money. We can do so much wonderful building work. Okay, so now we've got some people to try to convert, and also some land to then dish out to other people. So think over here, Prince Turian of Jerusalem. Okay, so you own those 3 bits there. If you would like to convert, that would be wonderful. You don't like us. Minus 63. That's not good, is it? Sheikh Ismat and Sheikh Gabriel of Foru. Minus 9. Okay, so they don't like us. You might accept conversion. 2%. What if we gave you a big pile of money? What if we gave you a huge pile of cash? Because we can do that. So you're going to gain 69 opinion of us. Okay, so now it's 71% you might convert. Okay, that's fine. That's worth the chance, I think. And then we'll do the same with you. So send you a gift. So that's lovely. Oh, hang on a minute. And then would you like to convert? 69% chance, so about the same. And then over here, Prince Turian who is, how old are you? 5 years old. Okay, here you go, 5-year-old child. Would you like a massive pile of money? I'm sure you would. Would you like to convert? About 50-50. Do you know what? It's worth a go, isn't it? It's worth a go. So here we go. Let's see if they are going to convert. Okay, so Chappie at the top said no. Chappie in the middle says, ooh, can I have a thing? Which means that, what's that? He gets hook on us. Nope, not going to happen. And he also wants a hook on us. Oh, dearie me. Right, okay. I hope you enjoy prison, you lot. Because that's where you're going to... No, that's murder. Don't do that. No, not murder. In prison is what I wanted. Because, yes, we can chuck him in prison because he refused to convert. Okay, so into prison for you. 100% success chance. Into prison with you, I imagine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we're awaiting a response regarding another matter. Okay, hang on a minute. Everyone's got to take their turn to go into prison. This is fine. Right, so he's in prison. Prince Turian wants Lovely to go over and say hi. You might be in prison at some point. I must decline. I'm going to decline that one because that would be inappropriate at the moment. Right, you. Would you like to go to prison for resisting conversion, you big old tyrant? Here we go. And you're going to go into prison. Yes, you are. I mean, you're in house arrest at the moment. It's not actual prison. And then you, in prison, you... I mean, can we revoke your titles anyway? Hang on. Can we do that anyway? Can we take these away? Oh, we can do. So we didn't mean to put them in prison. Do you know what? No, we'll put you in prison anyway. Everyone else is in prison. You can all have a bit of a sing-song in prison. It's fine. Right, so into prison with you. You're going to go along with it. And there we go. Right, so all of these 3 troublemakers are now in prison. So now we can revoke titles. So we can revoke his title, the Sheikhdom of Gilat, and that's it. He's only got that one. So we take that away, nice and simple. And then you... revoke your title, that Sheikhdom there, again nice and simple, and then down here, Prince Turian, revoke titles, all of your stuff. I feel bad taking stuff away from this 5-year-old child, but he did have a chance to come over to the correct religion, and he did not. So revoke your titles as well, and there we go. They all said yes. So they lost all their land. They didn't have to lose their land. Oh, hang on, who owns that? Sheikh Saud. You're Catholic. Hang on, where did you come from? Are you going to convert? -50. Hang on a minute. Send you a gift as well. Please convert. 46% chance you might accept. Just accept. No, right, hang on a minute. Yep, into prison. We'll put you in prison. Oh. Do you know what? We don't need to put you in prison to revoke your title. Oh, hang on. He's got 2 titles. Oh. Okay. Hang on. This could be awkward. I mean, it's not going to be our problem because we're not going to control these lands. Which one do we take away? Let's take away the one nearest to Jerusalem. Revoke that title. If he declines, he might rise up in rebellion. I mean, it's going to be a very easy rebellion to deal with, isn't it? Revoke that title. Let's just see if he goes for it or if he says, all right, rally the troops. Okay. I kind of feel like this is a poor decision, but okay. We'll just raise all of our wonderfully highly skilled men-at-arms troops over here then. And I suspect maybe you might end up a bit dead. Right, they're all here. Hello. How are you guys? I see you've come for a fight. Our rival is Matt. Lost a title. And for some reason I can't click on that. I don't quite know why, but okay. Yeah, okay. Or is Matt lost a title? The Sheikhdom of Man. We lost 40 stress because we are vengeful. Where's that? Where's the Sheikhdom of Man? There. Hang on, was that person our rival? Oh, okay. And another rival. Hang on a minute. Why have we picked up so many rivals? Okay, we've picked up a few rivals along the way. Okay, that's fine. Right. Have a fight with you guys over here. I think you've realised that maybe running away might be a sensible approach, but too late now. Sorry. Right, 50%. Head over into that place. Do some sieging. It will all be sorted. 3 months to do this. And Cuddles, the slightly dubious child, has been born. I'm sure it's all fine. And they're a genius. And they're going to be pretty. Okay, right. What should we call this child of ours? I think we'll call her Blanket. I quite like that. And I know we have had a Blanket in the dynasty at some point. I can't quite recall when it was. I think it might have been a little while ago. So maybe it's time for another Blanket to be part of the dynasty again. I don't know. But a blanket's lovely, isn't it? On a nice sort of cold day, you can snuggle up under a blanket and watch telly or read a book or whatever you want to do. I quite like that. So there we go. We'll call you Blanket. We've got Princess Blanket Bint Teacup of the lovely People Empire. Ah, Crusader Kings 3. You're wonderful. Oh no. Okay, so our horse is poorly. Okay, do you know what yet? Pay the money. We can afford it, I think. Right, here we go. Let's get this siege done. 30 days and it'll be finished. Oh no, it looks like the Pope is getting all fighty again. Another crusade has been called, this time for Syria. Okay, that could be a problem because I believe we own a bit of Syria. Okay, how's that going to work? Catholic rulers, invigorated by a call to arms of Pope Gregorius, have started to gather a large host of zealots to wage a crusade against all enemies of the cross in Syria. More and more fanatics are drawn in every day in what will soon be a mighty army of the cross assembled to bring war upon our lands. We can only pray that Allah will grant Emir Shaiban the courage and fortitude to stand against the tide of infidels. Okay, so Emir Shaiban is our vassal and one of our commanders and one of our knights over in the Delta. Oh, over here. Okay, so the Emirate of Delta is what they're going for, is it? Ah, yes, of course, that would make sense because it is part of the Kingdom of Syria. So Syria, I imagine, is very Catholic and they want that bit back over there. So they're launching a massive crusade for a tiny bit of land over here. Okay, so effectively, the Pope has declared war upon us because that is currently held by us. I mean, okay, it's Syrian, sort of part of the Syrian kingdom, but we currently run that bit of land. Oh dear. Oh dear me, that could be a bit of a problem. Okay, Allah protect us from these infidels. We're going to have a crusade upon our very lands at some point in the very near future. Okay, we're on 93%. Oh, this little this little fiddly war over here. Right, hang on a minute. Head over in that direction, sort that out. We've got all these places here that we have to give away as well. Got loads of bits of land that I want to give away, but I want to give it away all in one go, rather than it being all kind of confusing. So how long do we have until we can have a grace period? When you go over your holding limit for a bit, yeah, 10 recently acquired holdings cause no penalties yet, which is quite good. Neck rub comes of age. Goodness me, right. Okay, so neck rubbers come of age, another 4-star education trait, that is wonderful stuff. Hang on a minute. Chuckle can marry Tanaz bint Mirza Dongalid. Yep, okay, get that sorted please, that's all good. Right, can we just get this done? Can we get this done? I want to get this done, and then we can give land out to people. At the moment, yeah, having all these extra holdings isn't causing us a problem, but it will do at some point. Okay, one of our vassals has copulated with his lover. Do you know what? That's very naughty. My vassal, Vali Talib, has brought forward undeniable evidence that Rungi, okay, was fathered by none other than him. Do you know what? I'm not bothered. Okay. Scintillating stuff. Great. Thank you for informing me of this. Another 3 months. Another 3 months. Would another fight help? Okay, another fight might be a little bit quicker than sieging this place. Maybe if we could have another war with them, another battle, sorry, that might be a bit better. Although now they're just running away. Please come back. Please come back. We just want to fight you. Please come back. There we go. Right, if we win this. No, plus 93%. Okay. Back we go over here to do some more sieging. Oh, score capped to plus 50%. Possibly should have read that. Okay, show that chappy in. He does a spot of homage. Yeah, it's all fine. All works well. Right, come on. Let's just get this done. Pop over here, please. Do the siege of this place, which is going to take now another 3 months. Good grief, how long have we got? 6. Recently acquired holdings cause no penalties. Oh, crikeys. Okay, so Malik Rasul of Mesopotamia is challenging us to an artefact. You have something that should belong to me. Face me in a duel for it and let the winner earn the right to own it. I mean, what artefact is it? What artefact are you challenging? I don't know what artefact it is. So we can say no. I don't think we would. I think we'd be very slighted by this. I think we'd be quite annoyed that he's challenged us. So we've got a prowess of 15. He's got a prowess of 13. It'd be quite close. It's a non-lethal single combat. The victor will keep or gain the artefact. Okay. Do you know what? I don't even know what artefact it is. I don't know which one it is. But just for fun, let's do this, shall we? So here we go. We're having a fight with Malik Rasul. I've got a tiny hammer. He's got a massive spike. Okay, so how do we do this? I think we might get injured if we do this, but it will increase the likelihood of success. So here we go. Taste the wrath of Allah. Okay, so we run in, hammer in hand. I rain rapid thumps down on Rasul, leaving him no quarter between blows. Rasul cracks his neck, then starts raining blows against my guard, a marathon of piercing thrusts that must break me with their relentless ferocity. Okay, my form is decent with some lapses, and Rasul's stance is passable. We are evenly matched, with victory balancing on a knife edge. Okay, however, there's a special thing here. We can pick this because of our intrigue. Oh, yes, an opening. Try my steel, spawn of hell. Okay, so like a viper. We kind of run it. Yes, let's do that. Let's try that, shall we? And it's a victory, hooray! I surged toward my opponent's heart, almost ending this with one blow. Rasul, whether from rage or arrogance, lays into me, berating me as though I were a dirt-covered commoner. My hackles start to rise, but I hold myself till he pauses for a deep breath. Then, and only then, do I spring forward with a crushing thwack that knocks him straight onto his bottom, shall we say. Though dazed, Rasul looks willing to keep fighting at first. When it becomes clear about to crush his skull, however, he yields. I am victorious. Hooray! I get to keep the artefact that he didn't actually name or anything, which is good. Right, 40 days. It was the Oviedo Tapestry. I mean, he could probably just have asked, to be honest. I'm giving it to him rather than trying to bash my head in with a spike or whatever. Right, that's that one. So hooray for that. You're in prison. Now we're going to revoke your title away. Whichever one, the Marb. Shakedom of Marb, we're going to take that away from you. Okay, revoke that title. That didn't seem worth the effort there. But there we go. Right, so hang on, stand down all the troops. And then... I mean, do we let him out? What, have we got any prisoners? Is it just 4 prisoners? Good grief. 100 money for you. 100 money for you. Really? 100 money for you. And some money for you, but not a lot because you can't afford it. Okay, no, that's fine. That's okay. Oh, crikey. I was going to wrap things up, but okay. I took Geek out playing with the bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. He later lashed out at me, thinking I'd staged the whole encounter as some kind of test. Okay. So, keep paranoid, be ambitious, or be sadistic. I quite like ambitious. Ambitious is good. That's another +1 to all your skills. And already you're a genius. I mean, it does stress you out a bit. You do get quite stressy when you're ambitious. But I think that's okay. I think we can cope with that. And we would want him to be ambitious. We'd want somebody with a lot of ambition to run our empire. We'd be there going, yes, absolutely. It was certainly a test well done, Geek. Probably wouldn't do that. Then show me that you could have felled an animal yourself. Okay, or someone always suffers. Make certain it is not you. Now let's go for that one. There's not a sort of there's not a clear winner, I would say, as to what Teacup would say with regard to these. There's not a definite sort of outstanding one, which he's going to obviously say. So I think, yeah, maybe he would sort of go, do you know what then? Okay, show me that you could have felled an animal yourself. You know, prove it to me. Prove it to me, please. So there you go. You can become ambitious, Geek. That's quite good. And now with the war against Jerusalem finally complete and all the little kind of spats to do with the vassals all dealt with as well, I think we can wrap things up for now because we have done quite a lot of stuff this time around. Many things popped up and interrupted the war with Jerusalem and kind of got in the way and slowed it down a bit, but we got there in the end. So we're now controlling quite a lot of land over here that we can't cope with. We can cope with 11 holdings and we've got 22. So yeah, right now things aren't looking good. It's getting a little bit too busy and we're losing money and levies and everything else. So we need to get rid of some of these. So when we come back next time, we will dish out quite a lot of these to various family members and then we'll go on a massive spending spree. because we've now got almost 7,000 money. So we can go and spend lots and lots of money on lots and lots of lovely things, which will be very nice indeed. But look at that. The lands of the lovely people have grown a little bit more. It looks very good over here. Didn't even get to do anything down here, but never mind. It's fine. There's next time for that. So yes, we'll finish up for now. Come back next time and see how we get on. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Right, if we connect to there and open the door, we're going to get vaporized by this laser. And there's an electronic thing, which looks like a sad kind of Game Boy. I'm a tiny little sort of stick person in a computer. I can't steer the train as such. And look, we are outside and we're in a gutter. Oh, happy days. Hello, Leaf.